Good morning, people. Today is the 4th of June 2023, and this is a very funny little story of my marriage, which had deteriorated to a point where there was no marriage left, and we were basically going separate ways and having our affairs. And but there was one difference. I was not really concerned about the affairs of my wife. It's just how I am. But she, of course, was, as wives are. They're very, tend to be very jealous, especially Jamaican women. So anyway, at that point, I had met a very sweet girl, and we had fallen in love, and we had started a relationship which had quite a unique quality because we had a telepathic connection. I mean, there was nothing, you can't say anything else about that. It was just what it was, because nearly every time I picked up the phone to call her, she would call me in that moment. And that happened so often and so frequently that it was not anymore a chance. It was not a coincidence. It just happened too often. So anyway, so we had quite a beautiful relationship, and one day I had stayed. I went down to her yard, and I'd stayed the night over there. And the next morning, suddenly her mother comes in and says, Frank, uh, your wife is out there. She's raising Cain, which means, she's mad. That's the Jamaican way of saying that. And you have to deal with that because I don't know what's going on. And so anyway, so I went out there and went onto the street. She had come down with one of my vehicles, and she was absolutely livid and mad, and somebody must have told her, must have told her, I saw your husband's car standing there, and she came down there anyway. So she was livid, and the first thing she did was she took a huge brick and threw it through my windshield. Great, just a huge another damage for nothing. And then she picked up this ice pick. She had this ice pick in her, and she got this ice pick, and she had it up there, and she was just about to stab me with the ice pick. And in that moment, a policeman drove by on his motorbike, and he very coolly he just stopped, took the ice pick away from her, and drove off. So anyway, not exactly sure how it ended. In the end, I think she left or something like that, and I had to get my windshield fixed. And so anyway, and a week later, I go into a roadblock, and the same policeman stops me, and he says, "Sir, you remember me, yeah?" And I said, "Well, of course I remember you. You just saved my life last week, yeah? Should I not forget, or should I not remember you?" And he said, "You know, that is how Jamaican women stay. No worry yourself. I just saw life go." So that was kind of really funny. Anyway, now I have another thing. First of all, I have already two people, because I put up this video of me riding the bike, and I put my iPhone in my pocket to show my community down there, and it of course moved to the side, and so the video is kind of not great. I should have not even posted it, but anyway, because I posted it, and I have some very, very, very sweet fans. Two of my fans, one in Germany and one in Canada, have already offered to buy me a GoPro. And I had to tell them both. I said, no, if you buy me a GoPro and send it down here, I'm going to have to pay import tax for it. They sometimes a GoPro is something like $400 or something like that. So the GoPro, I might be charged $200 in import tax, and I can't do that at the moment. So I told them, no, please, that doesn't work, and so on. And yesterday I talked to another couple from Canada, a very, very sweet couple who have been here. I've mentioned them before. They've been here uh, 20, 25 times or something. I mean, they've been fantastic support, and they've supported me in all kinds of ways. They've actually already paid down on a property too here, so they're going to retire here. It's lovely, lovely people, and they've been here coming and going for 20 years. And anyway, so we were talking about that, and I was telling them that thing, and they said, "Oh, we have a GoPro we never use, and so on, and you can have that, yeah." So I can get that GoPro if anybody, if anybody watching this is coming down from Canada. Please contact me. They could send it to you, and then you could just bring it down, because if you have it in your luggage, you're not going to pay taxes for it, import duty. So please let me know if anybody's coming down from Canada and they could carry that GoPro with them. That would be really good, because then I could start making some really nice content on the road and so on. Because I want to get into the hills here and do some driving and so on and so on. So, and then another thing I wanted to say, I'm really wondering if the internet hasn't, or the humankind hasn't gone mad. I'm, as you know, people who start creating a YouTube channel, they all have the same problem. They, try to generate traffic, and it's just at the beginning, it's hard because, how do people find your videos and so on and so on. I mean, my channel is growing slowly, but it's not growing. You expect that it's going to go viral and so on and so on. And every day you think, perhaps one video has gone viral or something. So the other day I accidentally put up this little clip I hadn't done. I had been at the Pelican Bar, and we had left, and we were in the boat, and I turned on the camera and filmed the guy who was, you know, had the engine, basically the captain. And I filmed him, and I thought, well, this is kind of a boring video, so I just put down the camera, and I forgot to turn it off. And then I noticed I hadn't turned it off, so I turned it off. That was it. And you can see my legs, and you can see the captain for a couple of seconds. So I uploaded that, and then I even gave it a title. I don't even know why I didn't delete it. I even gave it a go. Leaving Pelican. Oh, I think I wanted to. I thought I'll use it and splice it and put it into some other video or something like that. Anyway, so I gave it a little title that I knew what the clip is all about, and I said leaving Pelican Bar. And of all videos I've made, I mean, I think I've had some really interesting stories I've put up and so on, and and all my other videos, uh, that that thing goes viral. I mean, not completely viral, but at least it gets so many. It got like in 2 days, it got 5,000 views. That is as much as all the rest of my videos got together. Yeah, where I put so much effort in there and put, So I'm really asking myself, is humanity completely mad, or what is going on? Why? I mean, anyway, that was that for today. Tomorrow I have another really, really interesting and funny story coming up. And so stay tuned and have a wonderful day. Please consider donating a little bit to coolestcam@gmail.com, PayPal, or to one of my bank accounts. It's in the description box. And yes, and have a wonderful day. And that's it. And see you tomorrow. And please like and subscribe. Subscribe and pass on the videos. Please help me grow the channel. Okay, thank you.